I just bought one of the strangest ant colonies in the world, and you won't believe the incredible ways that these ants have adapted to survive, or what makes them so expensive. These ants are notoriously difficult to keep alive, and today, I'm taking on the challenge. Can I successfully keep these rare and elusive ants alive, and keep them from escaping their new home, or will I fail my challenge, and have set myself on an impossible journey worth a fortune? And here it was. The package that I had been waiting for was finally here, and inside lies something very special, but also very expensive. But there was just one question on my mind. Had the ants survived the journey? This species of ant are known to be especially vulnerable during transit, and as I opened the box, I held my breath. By this point, the feeling of my heart slightly racing while opening a package of ants is far too familiar. But this particular package had me especially on edge, because as well as the ant colony featured in today's video, I also ordered 3 other ant colonies, and the total of this package was a few $100s. I will be making my own separate videos on these colonies soon, but here is a quick sneak peek of a couple of the other colonies. The first of the colonies that I ordered was this colony of Camponotus fragilis. This colony has around 10 or so workers at the moment, and as some of you may remember, I posted a video on this species a few months back, but sadly, that colony didn't make it. But now I'm excited to make a new video on this colony soon. The second colony that I ordered is a special genus of Camponotus that I have not ever featured on the channel before. They are known as Camponotus lateralis, and some of you ant experts may have an idea of what I'm going to do with them. So leave your best guesses in the comments below if you think you may know my plans. With that said, it's time to show you all the colony that I'm arguably the most excited about, and they're the topic of today's video. This is my new colony of honeypot ants, specifically known as Myrmecocystus mimicus. I was slightly worried about the condition that this colony would arrive in, and they look a bit shaken up. However, minus a few dead workers, the colony overall looked okay. As you could probably tell, this test tube is definitely not a suitable home for this colony, and I need to get them a new home right away. This is my first time keeping honeypot ants, but from the extensive research that I've done on them, they really enjoy nests with overhanging surfaces, which perfectly mimics the natural environment of the mimicus. See what I did there? This nest from tar heel ants works perfectly for this ant species, and it also looks to be about the right size for this colony. I have also seen other ant keepers have success with keeping the species in these products, so I thought that this would be the perfect addition for my new colony. All that I need to do now is hydrate the nest and apply an escape barrier around the edges using this Fluon solution, which I find works best for the majority of ant species. And just like that, the nest is now ready for its new inhabitants. The only thing left to do now is place the test tube inside and watch as the ants explore their new home. As soon as I removed the cotton from the edge of the test tube, the ants instantly swarmed out of the entrance and eagerly started to explore their surroundings. And it didn't take long for the colony to find the nest, and they very quickly started to move in. As you may have noticed, some of these ants are abnormally large, and they look like big water balloons. These ants are known as repletes, and that's one of the reasons why these ants are so special. Some members of the colony take on the role of a replete by acting as a living food storage for extra sugars that the colony finds. These ants are found in warm climates like the southwestern United States and some parts of Mexico, and these ants have had the ability to store extra food storage during times of drought, which is vital for the colony's success and serves as a fascinating and unique survival tactic. Our colony currently has around 50 workers, and as you may have noticed, this colony also has 2 egg-laying queens, which makes this colony even more special and rare. These ants are one of my dream species, and I personally absolutely love the coloration of them, and another cool thing about them is that I can feed them whatever color of ant nectar that I want, and the repletes will show that coloration in their abdomens. Here in this clip, I'm feeding them some raw honey as a housewarming gift. These workers will bring this honey back to the nest to nourish the colony, and then the repletes will store the remaining honey for the future when the colony needs it. I also decided to feed them some protein in the form of some cut-up mealworms to help the growing larvae within the colony develop. This proves useful for whenever I leave for vacation, because even though I provide my colonies with the food they need, I can have extra assurance that this colony will be well fed while I'm gone. Something really cool that I noticed was that this colony has created a pile of sand in the nest that they were using for the larvae to help spin their cocoons. One vital tip for founding queens of this species is that they require a substrate layer in their test tube for the larvae to spin their cocoons, and I've noticed that if the conditions aren't right, the queens won't lay eggs at all. I checked back on the colony a few days later, and sure enough, I noticed a small pile of cocoons in the driest and warmest part of the nest, which was a great sign. It's important to provide your colonies with an optimal temperature gradient by heating up one side of the nest and allowing them to choose the best location for the colony and the brood. I estimate that this colony will do well in this nest and that it will last them quite a long time. To celebrate the milestone of hitting 10,000 subscribers on the channel, I will be creating a Q&A video where you can ask me any questions, ranging from questions about ant keeping products, what my favorite ant species are, and other questions, such as what got me interested in ant keeping to begin with. Leave your questions in the comment section below, and I will be sure to make a video if I get enough responses. Also, leave your comments down below if you have any other video ideas in mind to help celebrate this milestone. I seriously cannot thank you all enough for the tremendous support on the channel lately. Hitting 10,000 subscribers was honestly a goal that I did not imagine myself achieving so fast. It has only been a few months since the channel reached 5,000 subscribers, and I can't believe the size of the channel has doubled in such a short time. With that said, thank you all for watching this video, and I will be sure to update you all on the progress of this colony in a future video coming soon. And with that said, until next time, have a great day and peace.